Brand is a set of expectations, memories, stories, and relationships that, taken together, account for a consumer's decision to choose one product or service over another and make sense of a competitive market. That's a quote from Seth Godin, who's a brand and marketing expert. The key point of the brand here is that brands live in the minds of consumers and customers. So just think about that. Think about your own experience with brands. There is some kind of an association with that. It lives in even in your emotional response. Brands live in the minds of consumers and customers, right? Branding is the process of giving meaning to a specific company, product, or service by creating or shaping a brand in the consumer or customer's mind. It establishes a significant and differentiated presence in the market that attracts and retains loyal customers by delivering a product that is always aligned with what the brand promises. Key point here is that branding is within the company's control, right? The good news here is that while your brand is defined by your customers and consumers, you can heavily influence how your brand is perceived through branding, which is the process of developing, delivering, and managing brand positioning, messaging, and identity. This is where your visual identity comes in, your logo, your color palette, your fonts, etc., and your brand personality. As I mentioned before, branding is what many organizations think of as a brand, but your brand strategy, which is a formal long-term plan for brand development to help achieve organizational goals, and I'm going to get to that in just a second here, also guides your operations. So brand strategy goes much deeper than just your visual identity. And that's why it's such a critical business strategy, because it should impact and shape every touch point a customer may have with your organization, including but not limited to your marketing.